video, we'll dive into credit score basics, talk about how to get copies of your credit scores, often for free, and look at what makes up a good credit score or what you need to do to improve one. So what is a credit score? This score predicts how well you'll handle borrowing money, including how likely you are to pay your bills and loans back in a timely manner. Information from your credit report weighs very heavily in determining your credit score. And organizations that use credit scores to make decisions about whether to do business with you include everything from car dealerships, banks and credit card providers, to insurance companies, landlords, and even employers. What is the credit score range? The typical credit score ranges from 300 to 850. Because there are multiple companies out there and formulas for calculating credit scores, this range may differ in some cases. So can one person have multiple credit scores? Yes, you can, depending on who's calculating the score. The two most common credit scores are the FICO and the Vantage score. The FICO score was introduced in 1989 and is still the most widely used among lenders and other credit checkers. Vantage score, which continues to grow in popularity, was introduced by a partnership of 3 major credit bureaus in 2006. So what is a good credit score? This varies depending on who's pulling your credit score and what criteria they're looking at, but in general, scores under 580 to 600 range are considered poor or subprime. From there to about, from the 600, 580 range to about 660, 670, they're considered fair or near prime. And after that, some entities lump the 660 to 670 up to about 780 together as prime, and some split part of the range between good and very good. The top part of the range, where you find the excellent and super prime, lies above that 780 mark up to the top at 850. You're probably wondering how you get copies of your credit scores. Get a free copy of your FICO credit score and credit report from Experian. And Credit Karma offers a free copy of your credit scores and reports from Equifax and TransUnion. Additionally, some banks and credit cards offer free copies of your credit scores as part of a membership or card holder services. If your credit scores aren't what you hope they would be, what can you do to improve them? Actually, there are a number of things. 1, pay your bills on time, including paying off your credit cards each month. Make sure you don't skip payments. 2, don't use more than about 30% of your available credit from your credit card at any one given time, so you don't want to be maxing out your credit cards. If you don't yet have a credit card and want to get one, if you're a student, you may start with a student card, or you can get a secured credit card where you prepay for the amount of credit that you'll have available to you. 3, check your credit report from each of the 3 major reporting agencies at least once a year. These are Experian, Equifax, and TransUnion. If errors are found on a credit report, work with that individual agency to get them corrected. 4, do not apply for too many loans or credit cards at once. When you make these applications, they count as hard inquiries on your credit report and may stay on the report for up to 2 years. 5, understand that building good credit takes time. Don't fall for those fix your credit in a day scams because there are lots of them out there. Now that you know the basics of credit scores, learn more about the differences between credit cards and debit cards in the video highlighted here.